The following live stream may include adult language and themes. How could we know for sure? Hasn't happened yet. Anyway, viewer discretion is advised. Okay, guys.
Say that your number might be up.
That's an
We've already
ominous
done
beginning
14
to our episode.
episodes.
Yes, this is
Yeah, right?
session
Crazy.
14. And hi, by the way. Hello,
Hi.
live
Oh,
audience.
hi, everyone. Hello. You are humble
Yes.
audience.
We just
Somehow-
snuck that in there. Just snuck it in there.
I have started splicing for a supercut. I just want you to know, because it is just baffling to me how we are always surprised by the beginning
it.
of the show.
I love it. Genuinely. I'm not bothered by it at all. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. How are we feeling this fine evening?
Sore, but good. Let's do it.
Decoded.
Perfect.
Show it off.
We do have some nice weather now,
Give us a
James, but I do feel like you're gonna get a little toasty.
We'll see.
Can we get a fit check?
Fit
Fit
check.
check.
Fit check. Fit check.
I subscribe to the Sports Center theory of being on camera, which is only the top half.
No pants.
That's okay, because we're gonna be get together before too long, and I'm gonna make you do a video of your coat. So there.
Okay.
Well, what are we here to do? We're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. That's right. I'm Michael Ray Williams. I will be the GM for this fine evening, joined by four of my favorite people to play these crazy TTRPGs with: Erika, Katie, James, and Meg. What happened last time on Ascensia? Well, our party headed into the Undervale. Well, deep underground underneath North Vale. They learned that there is a settlement deep down under there, because apparently I have a thing for underground civilizations in this world. Undervale, the city that was founded by the first Fae that came over from the displacement event that did not want to go to the surface. And some of those individuals were individuals from the Shadowfell. The party headed down. We got into town. We were asking, we ran into the guards, right? And Xeni had a moment, some connectivity. And then we headed into town, and we were on the hunt for a lantern to help protect us, potentially protect us from the miasmic unpleasantness that is the Shadowfell. We went to the Buff Lady blacksmith. Had that whole sequence. There was some finagling, some
Odessa
wheeling
may or
and
may not
dealing.
have invented layaway.
That you may or may not have. There was some negotiating. Xeni went and reconnected with Nadja from the Hunters Guild and resolved the situation from the escort mission that she had done. Got herself a good fair bit of coin. And then we went to the alchemist because Vigo had the brilliant idea in order to answer the request of the Buff Lady blacksmith to get the tree cuttings that she wanted. What did Vigo want to do, James?
So instead of going to the sacred grove that was protected, Vigo noticed very similar plants growing out of the roots, extending from up above. And so I got a potion of flying and flew up and cut them off. And I made Odessa prouder than she's ever been because I did everything above board to some extent.
And what happened when we interacted with these saplings?
I had a really strange vision that did not seem like things were going well for changelings. as they
What did
regularly
that make you do at the end of
Uh,
this?
I kind of snapped out of it at some point and was just like, oh, well. I don't remember having a strong reaction, visceral reaction to that because it's.
You were very just kind of confused.
Yes, it's like, well, this is normally what happens. Yes, is my understanding. But then we
I
successfully.
think it was the name that was mentioned.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I had written down as a potential theory that it's some kind of Tartherial memory.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the
That you
name
were
that was mentioned
yeah.
in the memory, and we saw Aranar, the elf,
And
Yes.
a baby changeling. I wrote
And a
down
baby
baby changeling. I don't remember what the baby changeling was doing, but I wrote down baby changeling.
being persecuted.
Okay, like you do.
So the party with the saplings that the buff lady dark elf wanted, they headed back to the blacksmith and traded for their lanterns. Then we were gonna bunk for the night. So we headed over to the tavern where we reconvened with Thrego. We don't actually know where they've been for the last little bit. It took y'all about an entire day to get down here, and they seem to have gotten down here ahead of you. But we couldn't really dwell much on that. Demetra and Vigo performed for the tavern, got in with their Stolen Scenes act, earned a little bit of coin, earned them a place to stay. And then in the comfort of this underground tavern, Vigo decided to tell Thrego and Xeni that he was a changeling. Not only tell them, but just revealed it. And that's where we stopped. So that's...
I hope
forgot
he's
where
are you?
prepared for the possible inquiries into his disguise. Because, I mean, that's like the first question I asked.
There was one important detail that you looked
Oh,
up.
right. Yes,
We
please.
did learn, I believe it was the Fey word for aubergine.
Yes, which is...
Shigsaw. I wrote that down.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
There you go.
very important.
I wrote down
I think it was
just
was
the
that the
question,
Thessian
what's
word? The
Shadowfell
Thessian word for
Yeah, that's good.
Thessian, yeah. Thessian is Shadow Tongue. It is the native language of the Shadarkai of the Shadowfell.
So now
Oh, did we
want
talk
some...
about how we also found out the false Raven Queen or whatever, she gets people by... We talked about Xeni's family getting taken, and the way that she has so many people under her wing, so to speak, is she takes away grief.
Mm-hmm. That's
But,
her
like,
whole pitch.
also other
is
stuff.
that
Mm-hmm.
she can make you your best self by taking away your worst aspects.
Mhm.
At least that's how
That's how
the
it's
marketing
marketed.
campaign. Yeah, you can see the propaganda posters, which I might have some.
Oh boy!
I can't wait till we get there so I can just pelt y'all with it.
Love propaganda.
So
Just
we
so
are
our
picking up-
viewers are aware, there is some technical difficulty happening with Roll20 tonight. The
All
developers
right.
are working on it, but we are not going to have visuals for tonight. Sorry.
Then I'm not gonna. Yeah, I was just about to be like, well, never mind.
Turning our attention to Roll20. Oh
At least
wait,
I know what's. I'm turning my attention to Roll20.
Turning my
Uh,
attention to
means I
internal
don't have
server
ac-
error.
It also means I don't have access to my character sheet.
Oh,
So
right.
I'm flying blind
it
tonight.
does mean that. Oh
Love
boy.
it. Love it.
Wait,
Yes.
Is it
Oh.
back?
I'm in.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, that's one. So,
Let's
picking up, we are in the room that the party got from Demetra and Vigo performing, which was a basement room, like a cellar down a floor in the tavern. It is still that night. You guys have not rested yet because we ended there. I'm going to say it's probably, in the 10 to 11 o'clock hour. There are still people up in the tavern, still things going on. But it is getting late. And I guess, so Thrego is like sort of leaned back in a chair with their paws kicked up on something in their front, probably like chewing on a bone or something from the meal that they had. And when Vigo drops his mask, it's just kind of the bone hanging.
Demetra is going to kind of sidle up next to Vigo and casually just put her hand on the hilt of her sword. She's ready if this goes south.
So Thrego's pretty
Wait,
dumbstruck
what
for a
sword?
moment.
Do you got a sword from the smith, right? You have a like regular sword now.
What? No, I still just have my sword.
Your magic sword that was attached to your pact?
Yeah.
You can still pull it?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just,
For now.
yeah. no pact. She hasn't let me break the pact
That's
just
right.
yet.
That's
so.
right.
We're not quite there yet, but
Yeah.
that's where we're headed, and it will be glorious.
Cool. Xeni stands there, kind of looks at Thrego. She has a similar expression on her face, just kind of like slack jawed, and she's like glancing at Demetra and Odessa, like trying to gauge if they knew this already too, or not. Can I make like an insight check? I'm assuming Demetra already knows because she's standing next to him, like ready to throw down. But what does Odessa's like facial expression read?
She is unfazed. She's just kind of the same as always.
So let me get this straight. What are you?
Really?
What does he look like, Thrego?
Is it not?
Well, it looks like some kind of albino elf that can transform into other elves, apparently.
Thrego, do you...
What? Xeni, you know what this is, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Thrego, have you never seen a have you never seen a changeling before?
Have you?
I don't think I have, to be perfectly honest. Now, don't get me wrong. I have heard tell of all manner of shape-shifting individuals, doppelgangers. I've become quite well known here of late. I have heard the name Changeling, though. Changeling. Where did I hear that?
I mean, I heard it from our favorite person, Renfrey.
That's what I was going to say.
Right, that's it.
Also, the
It's written all over some
canon of
buildings and stuff.
literature about them. No, you don't read much, do you, Thrego?
Easy.
Not Fey books, anyway. You seem to be under some misconception that I'm this multi-dimensional worldly individual. Unfortunately, that's not the case, mate.
No.
Outside of my growing up in Strexus and my time in the Dark Market in Titanfell, I don't know much about Fey or Shadowfells or wherever it is our very large friend Odessa here is from.
I'm under no illusions about your worldliness. I just figured in your line of work it might have come up once or twice.
That does ring a bell. Some bloke up in North Vale. Long time ago now, it seems. I seem to recall something about bounty for any information leading to the capture of etc., etc. And they did use that word, changeling.
Yeah, that's what I have been told as well, that if I ever encounter one, I am then in fact supposed to turn their name in for a reward.
Who told you to do that?
Also Renfrey.
Renfrey for one. This gentleman up in North Vale, don't recall his name. He is one of the guard captains, though, in the Thorn Guard.
So, what are you going to do?
Well,
Well, given Renfrey's recent seems as though he's on a descent into madness with the things that he is up to. I think your secret is safe for now, but I wouldn't go around just like doing that in front of everybody.
Oh, I definitely wouldn't. I only did this because I'm not traveling down into what is apparently the most dangerous place I've ever been with one hand tied behind my back. I need you two down to not be taken by surprise. It's a little shame though. And Xeni has like chain whips, right?
Mhm.
Looks kind of at the chain whips. He's like, I was kind of wondering what if I could see what those do, but perhaps another time.
I knew you had a kinky side. I just knew it.
Okay,
Oh,
hold
wait,
on.
that explains why you smell so strange. Now I get it.
Zenny.
That's how you described him to me the first time as well. And I was sitting there trying to figure out why this man was supposed to smell weird. And he just always smelled normal.
Thank
So
you.
Zenny, have you seen changelings before? Was that part of your story that you shared and I missed it, or?
We were always just kind of like briefed on if we encountered a changeling, we saw them kind of actively transforming. We were supposed to report that. So there was a lot of like drawings and diagrams, but not a lot of face to face, at least that I know of. Who knows? I've never realized Vigo was a changeling until just now.
They have virtually no public presence in the Shadowfell.
Mhm.
Right.
Like above table, I will tell you that.
So because this is a very your reaction is not the reaction I would have expected, being also
This is what I keep saying.
I mean, you all asked for help, and you seem like decent people, and the people that I know that have asked me to report this seem like less decent people than you guys are.
Plus,
And
historically, any spy on your neighbor campaign.
I mean, for me, it was really surprising when I learned that changelings actually exist and that someone I've known a long time is one.
Yeah,
Dimitra, look
that's
where
fair.
we are. We didn't know any of this existed. How can anything surprise you these days?
I want to be clear, we are glossing over one important point. Odessa, did you hear? We're decent people. Dimitra, did you hear? We're not doing our job correctly.
Oh, I didn't even put that part together.
Right.
Quick,
I mean,
steal something.
everything you've done so far has been very above board.
You're
I'll
losing
have
your
to
edge,
rectify
Vigo.
that in the near future. I'm sure there'll be someone I can steal something from down there.
Please don't.
What you don't realize, Zenny, is that we've just been doing the long con on you.
Oh,
Please
okay.
don't let them fool you. They're basically good people somewhere in down deep.
Don't let her lie to you. I'm the worst of all things. An
Odessa
actor.
is not good at lying.
So you guys are
So
cool with all this? You don't think he's like scary, gonna eat your children and all the children you know, Zenny?
Wait, is that
There's
what
already a
changelings
lot of-
do?
Have you
No,
ever
I've
eaten a
been-
child?
No.
have you?
Well,
You guys haven't been to the Shadowfell, but there's a lot of things that eat children down there that look a lot worse than that. So
Yeah. I imagine the
Okay,
land
fair
of this
point.
false Raven Queen is pretty rampant with nasty stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's a
why
fair
are you
point, Vigo.
just now asking if I eat children? You think that would have come up before now? No, I don't
I
eat
didn't
children.
grow up with a lot of changeling lore. Why would it
I know.
occur to me that anyone might eat a child?
I don't know.
Philbold descended from giants, and giants definitely eat some
We
shit.
don't talk about that side of my family.
Just pointing that out. Just
Everyone has
while we're
one.
on the
There's one
subject.
like it in every family.
Well,
Sometimes you gotta take them outside like a throw rug and beat them.
I'm not hard up for any coin, so you don't have to worry about me turning you into anyone. However, though, it does make me a little bit uncomfortable. What's with the elf get-up, then? Who's that all about?
Told
I don't know that we have time to talk about that now. It's just
Oh,
a
it's
disguise.
such a good story. It's terrible.
Do you have others that you rotate through, like on a regular basis? Like, do I need to like be able to identify multiple people?
No, not regular ones, but I will, if the job calls for it. Can only be something else.
Just for the sake of curiosity, really, does everything change?
Thrego, that doesn't feel important right now.
What?
So Thrego
Like you
always
weren't
said
thinking
good.
it.
I
You know,
knew
Frigga,
all
that's
that.
actually a good question.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
can't
that.
believe you've never asked it, to be honest.
I never asked.
I can't
Well,
believe
it's a very
that.
new thing to me.
The
We've been a
short
little bit
answer
busy.
is not everything.
Not everything,
And-
really?
Then, Vigo will once again show the very large
What?
scar that runs down his chest.
Oh, right,
Show
that.
the very large
Scar.
Scar.
Yes. This doesn't
He'll
really
unbutton
go away.
his shirt
alas.
and
So this is like a physiological thing, not a magical thing.
Well, little of A, little of B. It's not
Oh,
a glamour.
wow.
We're
but it is
fae.
intrinsic.
Right. But it's not like a spell that you're casting on yourself. It's not. It's just something your body can do.
Now, I want you to
Internal
What
Wait.
are the restrictions? What are the limitations?
Very
Sorry, I'm
few.
getting into like a whole pragmatic sort of line of thinking now.
To have observed the person for a minute. So Vigo will just kind of like snap his fingers, and now he looks like Thrego.
Whoa.
I was wondering when that was
Give
gonna
me
happen.
blue hair. I've always wanted to see what I'd look like with blue hair.
No, I can't change. I can look like you. I can't actually.
Well,
Change
can't you
anything.
just think
Oh,
of
but you sound
someone
like him.
with blue hair
Yeah.
and think of them on
No,
top?
I have to have observed a person with blue hair, and then I can.
Have you
mimic
never
their blue-
seen someone with blue hair before?
I need to find some
You want me to
blue
be?
glass. I'll be back. And Thrago hops up and very hurriedly leaves the room.
Doesn't he just make his own hair blue? I don't know. All right, never mind.
Now do
Sounds
Zenny. Do Zenny.
Could
I-
we
no, I think
physically
that's not-
dye the
Look,
hair,
it's not.
your hair, the Thrago's hair on your head?
I suppose you could. Yes. This is not a parlor trick, everyone. This is who I am as a person.
As Zenny's gonna walk over and like poke you on the shoulder a little bit, and you're like, "Yeah, the skin is the same."
Why?
You also have 12 abs.
If I'm Thrego, yes. Sorry that the normal 6 will have to suffice if it's me.
Boo! All right. So now that open, everybody give
What was
me a
that, Michael?
perception check.
Everybody
works.
give me a perception check.
Cool. 17.
I think that's an 11.
Cool.
Pretty sure my
Okay.
perception is a +5. So
24.
27.
All right. Odessa, Zenny, and Vigo. The 17 is just enough.
Demetra is distracted by Vigo looking like Thrago still.
No,
There you
I-
go.
I snapped
She's
out.
probably thinking about having a
Oh.
threesome with 2 Thragos.
No, that's
Thrego.
no.
She was
Look.
definitely thinking of. She's like, it's
That's
like
what Thrago was probably thinking about too.
More like Rigo. But don't.
Thrago, yeah. So
hate myself.
you're having this conversation in this moment. Thrago like had hopped up and he's looking for some. They're looking for some blue glass, some cobalt glass. It's got a real stupid idea. You hear a sound at there is a window. There are windows that line the like what would be the ceiling of this room, but they're in the bottom of the building overhead. A shadow suddenly disappear from one and shuffling footsteps that disappear.
Well, that's less than ideal.
What's less than ideal?
There was something
Well,
at the window.
Oh
I
no.
think they were looking in.
Should I go get them? I'm gonna jump up towards the window. And I'm gonna use a mirthful leap.
Do it.
Yes!
I imagine that every time you do that in the cartoon, you jump up and the background changes to like a specific color, and there's like a star effect.
Yes.
Just rainbows and smiling suns.
Yeah, and
That's
glitter.
a 19.
Oh yeah, your leap is so fucking mirthful.
It's a gleep.
It's
Am I
yeah,
able to grab onto the window
Yeah,
sill,
yeah,
pull myself through?
Yeah. Well, it's not. Yeah. I don't know that
Okay.
you'd fit because of the horns.
But you're up against it.
You can like stick your head out.
Can I see who is scampering
No.
away? I was
No,
that
you-
fast.
You were fast enough, and like with that a whiffer of a perception check earlier.
Well, I thought maybe by jumping up into the window, I would.
Should I take a look out the door?
You get to go up through the tavern and leave to go
Oh.
outside because you're in the basement underneath the tavern.
Right.
Remember, you can see like the dust in the street settling in the direction back towards the center of town, the direction that y'all entered the tavern from.
Should
Oh, we can
Um,
only hope
think
that
there-
it was Thrego.
I don't think so.
I know.
I think they were going back to the center of town. If we leave quick enough, maybe we can catch them.
Okay,
And
let's
follow
do it.
them. Okay.
Or we just forget about it and hole up here.
I mean, if
Oh,
you
Is that a good idea? We don't know how much they heard about you
we don't know what they
specifically,
saw,
my friend.
And yeah, we
I
know
know.
that there are people here who might report this, even though I'm not going to.
Right, but if it's just one person, how are they going to prove that I'm a you know what?
I don't
That's
think this
very
rent-free
true.
person needs a lot of proof.
You know what?
Renfrey has
Let's
never
just-
needed more than the words of another human being to make an action.
Let's just beeline into the Shadowfell and get this started, and I will try
That's-
to find us a different portal out of there so that we are no longer in Northvale, and then problem solved. They're not coming after you.
Yes, so we
elsewhere.
can just bury our heads in the sand or the Shadowfell, as it were, and then all the problems will go away.
Well, hopefully this rent-free person's not going to follow us into the Shadowfell. I hear it's a pretty scary place.
Right, so I wouldn't think that normally people would do that.
Yeah, so let's go.
Yeah, so
Na-
that was my
now?
thinking as well.
Now.
Yes, we need Thrego. Thrego!
I was gonna say after another moment, I thought we were taking a rest, but after another moment,
do we need a rest?
I don't know. If you don't need a rest, I guess we don't have to. Although it has been 20, you have to sleep and eat.
Yeah, we'll get
It
exhausted.
would be great to rest.
I think you
Yeah.
have to sleep and eat. Like that's a
Mhm.
deal, like a.
Right,
general
I
duty
forgot that
thing.
we had not done that.
You had not done that, and it
because
took you
of
a
the
solid day to
cliffhanger.
get down here. Yeah.
Is there another place that we can rest that isn't here?
You'd have. There probably is. I will never say no to that, but you'd have to like do legwork to find it. At that moment, Thrego does come back around the corner, and they're holding a very tall cobalt blue glass bottle. Oh, right, Vigo. So here, look at me through this.
It's not going to work.
No, hold it here. And he like shove it right up in front of your eyes. No. See, look. I'm blue.
Dimitra's gonna grab Thrego's cheeks and make him look at her. Say, hey, take us to a different place to stay, because we've been made. We gotta go.
Oh, right. We can bunk in the guild house. Come on.
Perfect.
Great. And
Obviously,
also maybe we sleep in shifts.
Hold on. Vigo, you should take the jacket off and put it in a bag and maybe change how you look as we walk through town.
I will certainly don another guise, but it will be a cold day in the hells before I take this coat off.
But can you at least change the color of it?
No.
I can change the color of it, and I'll immediately prestidigitate it to black.
Nice. Perfect.
Well, that is sleek. I don't know that it matches my pallor. Anyway,
Let's go. She's gonna grab his arm and drag him.
Cloud.
Vigo will. You just dropped my light. That just hurt. I will. Vigo will take the form of. If you remember correctly, when Vigo first popped up again, I was in a tiefling, so I'll be that
Yes.
tiefling.
I
Yeah.
think
With the
we
black
have,
coat.
We have that
Solid
visual.
color.
I have that artwork. I still
Yeah.
have that artwork. Yeah.
Maybe
Hell
we'll
yeah.
maybe we'll include that for the Patreon on October 1st.
Yeah. That's actually some of my proudest work.
Just be like,
Uh,
How do I look? Is this acceptable? Yes.
Yeah, the horns really work for me. Let's go.
Yeah. I do make the ladies horny. That's
Horrible.
sorry. This person was
And
a
we lost it. It's all
particularly
gone.
body bard, and it I kind of
We're
sometimes.
walking and
You
talking.
killed it.
well, good talking. Yeah, Thrego's ahead of y'all, cutting across this main open area. There are a few individuals about, some people leaving the tavern. You can see that the alchemist shop is closed up. The blacksmith shop is closed up. Most of the you're having a hard time, Jimmy Jams.
yeah, this isn't
That's
clipping
all right.
back on in a way that I would like. It's okay. Who needs lights?
Yeah, we can see you. You're fine. It does generally seem like the town is settling for the night. When you get back to the guild hall, if you'll remember from last time, this is sort of a communal guild hall. Lots of guilds have presence here, but the Hunters Guild does have a section at the back that does have some bunks. There are 2 other guild members here at the moment, Nadja, that Xeni knows, and there wouldn't be any issue with staying from her. And there is another hunter that you have not seen, but I will tell you that they are there and they are sleeping at the moment. Right, so bunk beds. There's 2 there. Oh, don't mind him. Nadja shouldn't give you a hard time. Yeah, what's the plan though? We do, how do we get to where we're going? In the,
Xeni
grand
knows a
scheme of-
guy.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So we'll go see him in the morning.
Out of morbid curiosity, how do we not know that the person that made us didn't come right here?
We don't, and
What?
also none of the rest of us look any different. So I think we should sleep in shifts once again.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
Y'all go.
I could
I don't
cast
mind.
this guy's self and change me too, but then we still have 2 other people who look the same who are known to have been seen with you. So
Yeah.
I'm really good at making disguises.
great.
The
We can
door
both
has a
disguise.
lock. I can give you a key.
Like,
Oh.
that would be great, actually.
Yes, please.
Mhm.
Right, yeah. Thrego goes around the corner. You can hear them outside talking to Nadja, like muffled voices, just because they're out of the room. And then Thrego comes back and produces a key. Door locks from the inside, so easy
Are you
peasy.
staying here as well, or are you sleeping elsewhere?
No, I'll stay. This is where I was planning on bunking anyway.
Great.
If
So
you're
my only
sure.
question about tomorrow is: do we know? You know your way around, right, Xeni? You know where from this entrance you can get us to the fortress that we're sneaking into.
No.
So how do we figure out how to go there?
That's a great question.
So
I
glad
can get
you
us
asked.
into the Shadowfell, and then from there, we're gonna be figuring it out together.
Okay, great. So
Don't
all
you
we
know
can
a
do right
guy?
now is sleep.
Well,
We can ask
talk to
my
Kazakh,
friend
yeah.
at the gate and see if he can give us like a map or like
Right,
point us in the right
right, yes.
direction.
No,
Okay.
no, stumbling about in the darkness seems like a much better idea.
Man, I've got great
that's
dark
nice.
vision, so I'm not worried.
That's my favorite thing to do. So it was gonna be great for me.
Just
You know, my friend, while you're in this form, you should really sing that really popular song of mine. You remember what it's called? I think it's called "Take It to the Limit."
No, it's not that voice. I know you think you know what you're saying, but no. I do not type with
Just-
boxing gloves on my hands.
Just really
Not
quick,
that
say
character.
"Gods."
No. I will say Vault Hunter, and then it'll be a reference that no one else understands. Moving on.
This is my new
Odessa,
impression
would you
of James.
still-
I will not allow you to make my references relevant.
That's pretty good.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
Odessa, would you still be
Also,
more
I'm a
comfortable with-
lawyer. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Well known for going around saying that.
You know.
Objection.
What were you gonna
Alright,
say,
I guess-
Erika?
I was gonna ask, Odessa, are you still more comfortable if we sleep in shifts, even with the door locked, or
How sturdy is the door?
I, like give it a little rattle? What is
What
it?
is it made
Pretty
of?
Substantial
Something in
door.
my eye.
Wood? I mean, it's made of wood. The building's made of stone.
We'd probably hear them trying to bang the door down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, unless there is good at opening doors as Demetra and I are. Okay. Look, I just.
All of you hear a voice
whatever
from
you
the
want to
heavens. You will be safe this night.
Oh, thank you, voice from the heavens.
I don't know what else to do.
You know how I feel about
The
God.
paranoia.
This is your fault, Michael. You've made
Is
us
it my
paranoid.
fault? I don't
You
what?
made us paranoid.
Wow.
Someone made us.
Oh my god. Okay. So,
Okay. I'm taking the top bunk over there.
Thrego, where are you sleeping?
This is already asleep.
Thrego crawls into like there's a hammock bed hanging on one of the adjacent walls.
Hammocks aren't fun to share.
Yes,
I
they
guess I'll snuggle
are.
with you, Vigo.
I mean, they're great.
Not if
for
someone's a
cuddling.
lot bigger than you.
All right, just, I don't know
I
where
know
this.
this from experience.
That's fair.
What
Fair.
size hammock?
Well, we'll get into it later.
I don't have a lot of experience sleeping with these horns, so do be careful. I don't know where they're going.
I do. We're good.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me of this Minotaur I need to go see. All right, so everybody takes a long rest. I had a mind to maybe do dreams, but it is 8 o'clock, so I'm not. We'll do dreams at a more important inflection point. We don't need to this time. So we wake up. Do we take any immediate actions, or are we just waking up and taking off?
Maybe put my
Demetra
armor
wakes
back
up
on.
late-ish compared to most people, and when she first wakes up, she's like, I could go for breakfast. And then she goes, just dry cookies for me, I
All
guess.
right.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You
She's
still
just
need
saying,
some
saying it.
nutrition.
She's just saying it in her head. But anyone looking at her would see her go, breakfast in her face, and then oh no, just some strong. She's just gonna pour some strong coffee out of her alchemy jug, just like black as tar.
All right. So when you guys wake up, Thrego is not in the room with you. They have left the room. They are out in talking to the other hunters that are there at the guild. It looks like they have put together a travel pack of a sort. Oh, good morning, sunshines.
Hi there,
How did we
friend.
sleep?
Just
Morning.
great, thank you.
Is that the face that Thrego is making? Like, is he like looking back like that with the?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Too far, the audience can't see you. There you
what,
go.
something I missed this morning?
Well, word about town is someone's looking for you lot.
Oh,
Oh,
Obviously.
great. It's
Yeah.
we
Did we
should
not-
get out of here.
Did we not
Why
tell
is
you
it
that?
that bring you such a shit-eating grin?
Just a personal exchange I had with our good friend Renfrey. Don't worry about it. But
Oh,
he's pretty determined to at least have a little chat with the four of you.
well, that's too
Mhm.
bad because we're skipping town. So
Yeah, we should not chat with him. We should, in fact,
Right.
try to
Yeah.
actively avoid him.
Yes.
it's a good thing we're very
Literally,
sneaky.
literally right outside the door. So I was going to field suggestions from you lot, or
I can
look
take
to
one for
our,
the.
our
I know-
diplomat here, and
I
maybe you can talk your way out of this. Xeni, you have a little more personal experience with him than I do.
I can make Vigo invisible and myself invisible, and I can make
Yes. But I'm sure
Odessa
he
could also
knows
be invisible with us.
that
I
we
mean,
all
I
come
could
down
go-
here together.
talk to Renfree and you guys sneak out, and I meet you at like the tower situation
That's what I'm
where,
saying.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I
Is
can
there a back
sneak you
door?
out. It's not.
Skill?
It's going to be a tight fit for you, love, but I think we'll manage.
Why don't
Um,
we all just go that way?
Yeah, I'll get Odessa, and I think we should still go invisible for good measure. Vigo, if you got yourself, I'll get Odessa.
I can do that, yes.
And we're whispering all of this, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, the other two hunters killed people are just like,
Why does anybody need to talk to him? Let's just all go out the back and be gone.
talk to him, or don't. I mean, I don't want to stifle anybody.
I mean,
though.
I could at least see if people are going to be like following us into the Shadowfell or like what.
Maybe misdirect them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'll meet
Xeni
you
can
guys
stall
all.
him as well.
Yeah, and I'll meet you guys all at the tower.
Wait, Xeni, how good
Yeah.
are you at deception, as it were?
No, like lying's not my favorite thing to do, and I'm much better at persuading people. But it's
So-
not the.
Maybe.
Vigo snaps his fingers and now looks like Xeni.
Aha!
Maybe somebody else should handle this conversation.
That actually
That's-
sounds
Oh.
like a great idea.
Better at
I-
lying.
Interesting.
I like it. That makes sense.
Okay, can you just
That
cast
makes me- it
invisibility
makes me
on
feel
one of
really-
them before we go? Because I can only get two of us.
Yes, but we should probably switch clothes.
You think that
This
we
is
should?
Thrego. Yes, please.
Out of sight of everybody else, please. Thank you. Eyes are up here.
Okay. Wait,
Um,
wait. Am I gonna get to
question.
wear your jacket?
Wow, this is dismaying. Yes, you can temporarily.
It feels so special.
Wow.
Okay, we can swap clothes.
Would swapping their clothes count as a small trick?
Yes.
You wondering if you can
And so-
prestidigitate them.
Prestidigitation.
And so Demetra says, "Oh, I can do this trick too," and she'll snap her fingers as well, and y'all's clothes just swap.
How wonderful.
Okay.
Well,
You look really
Ow.
good in his jacket, Sunny.
Thank you. Well, and now you can see how my whips work. So you were really
Oh.
interested in that.
I was more
Oh.
interested in having them tried on me, but that's okay. Anyway,
I knew it.
is
I
there
knew it.
anything I need to know about Renfree before I go talk to the person I've never talked to before, pretending I'm somebody else?
Well, he's a war hero.
Yeah.
Very
he likes to
old.
be revered. I've always approached him with like a lot of respect, even if I don't actually have that much respect for him. It's
Sir
better.
Renfree, Captain Renfree. I mean, what is he have a title?
Usually Captain Renfree. We've done some like odd jobs for him in the past. Thrego and I.
Right, yeah, he contracts with the Hunters Guild from time to time, mostly escort missions, though we do have a few guild members that work with his boys as trainers.
Okay, I'll make it up as I go. This always works.
That's true. It does do pretty well.
Good luck, and remember, it is my honor that you're impacting right now.
Oh, I love this. Let's go.
I'm gonna sing you a little
Your
song before I
coat
go.
that she is wearing. So do anything bad, you may not get it back. Got it?
Right. And Vigo will cast invisibility on Xeni.
Okay.
Demetria's gonna sing Vigo a little song of inspiration before she goes. It's basically, you got this, you got this.
Perfect.
Goes
Name that too,
Alright.
Meg.
Was she in Freaky Friday?
All right, so Thrego leads the other three to a small, like, door that's used for like unloading and loading towards one of the mercantile section where the tavern is. There's a small little tavern in the guild hall as well. And Vigo, you can just go out the front door.
Yeah, Vigo does a couple little breathing exercises first. Unique New York. Unique New York. The
Red
quick
leather, yellow
brown
leather.
fox jumped over the lazy dog. Okay.
The Fae fell fast. The Fae fell fast.
And we'll confidently stride on out and be like, Captain, what can the Hunters Guild do for you today?
So outside there are 12 individuals. They're all dressed very similarly, not quite a uniform. You can tell that this is mostly cobbled together, possibly by old uniforms that have been updated and added to over time. There is a degree of uniformity between them, but not identical. Mostly elves. A lot of them have their faces covered or wearing hoods. Renfrey is the tallest of them. He is a very athletic dark elf with purplish skin, a head full of white hair. He's got. If I were going to cast the movie, he would probably be played by somebody like Josh Brolin or like a Harry or a young Harrison Ford. That sort of archetype. You know what I mean? The like grizzled kind of older dude. He is dressed just like everybody else. Their clothes are dirty and worn. You can tell that they live in these outfits. There isn't really any air of pretension or pomp to any of them. And he's just sort of standing there casually when you come out. Zenalia, good to see you again.
Pleasure's mine.
Where are your companions? Are they going to be joining us?
What companions?
The three individuals you were seen with last night. A Firbolg, I believe, a Satyr, and Tiefling, I think it was.
He wouldn't have seen that.
Tiefling is what came across the field. That's what he put on when y'all were leaving.
Okay.
But not
I
okay.
didn't know he was still
All right.
watching.
Oh, those weren't companions.
Sleeping in the Hunters Guild? Not companions?
I don't know. I guess they needed lodging, but they were not companions. No.
Come with me a moment. Let's have a little conversation.
First of all,
And the other 12, the 12 other guys just kind of swarm up with you as if to escort you across the way. It won't take but a moment.
Do you have a warrant, or am I under suspicion of anything?
Should you be?
I'm asking you.
Rather uncharacteristic. Come on.
Well, it's rather uncharacteristic of you to have armed guards try and take
Hands on both of your shoulders as you are being physically escorted away from the guild hall across the way. There's not a whole lot of very many people out this early, or I guess it really. What the fuck is time in this game anyway? But they lead you to a building that is one of the lesser upkept and adapted old ruins, old structures. The only thing really that looks like it's been added to it or done to it is new doors and new windows have been added. But Renfrey goes up, opens the door, goes inside. You are pretty much led inside, and the rest of the guards stay outside and close the door behind you. Meanwhile, I haven't had to. This is the first opportunity I've had since the last session. I'm just kidding.
So I was actually laughing at Erika's comment in the chat.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Mainly being worried about me, but mostly it's just her gear.
So the four of you, with the three of you with Thrego, are moving along, kind of skirting to taking the long way around to avoid the main area there. The tower is fairly easy to get to because it's the tallest thing that you can see. Are we having any conversation while we're headed that way?
No, we're invisible and trying to not be
Excellent.
have any attention brought to us.
Odessa, are you invisible?
Yes. All four of us are invisible. Vigo cast invisibility on Erika.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess we would want everyone to be invisible. So
Yeah, we're
I
all
get two and Vigo gets two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Thrego's invisible?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I wasn't
If
counting on
Fredo's
that.
coming with
Oh.
us, which it doesn't seem like he was in that scene with Xeni, so I assumed he would.
Yeah,
be
I thought
coming
he
with
was
us
staying
then.
with Xeni, but if he started coming with us, then we would have.
Yeah. I'm not avoiding putting myself in scenes with multiple NPCs for as long as I can.
That's
So yeah, no, Thrego's going with you a lot. It's fairly easy trekking. You follow some narrow paths through the remains of these ruined stone buildings and cave rock structures. You come to a section that is very obviously more man-made. The rubble has been cleared out. You see the remains of large stone banisters. There are some what look like maybe fountain edges and benches and things like that. You're coming upon the courtyard area outside of what the tower once was. Off to the far left, is some faint light coming from a small grove of the same kind of saplings that Vigo went and cut from the cave ceiling. There is a large stone gate, like a stone wall with a big iron gate blocking the way to that grove. And leading up to the tower is this very large open, I don't even know what you would call it, just this open area that would lead to the stairwells that lead up into the tower. So there's this ceiling with these big archways and these big pillars. And you can smell this campfire burning, and can hear a little bit of noise and see a flicker of light coming from there's some very large stone steps that lead up to a couple of landings, and there's lots of rubble and broken things all in the way, and there's somebody is camped up at the top of those steps. Are we dropping the invisibility?
Kazakh should be.
Let's make sure it's your. As I say, let's make sure it's your friend. Before we drop our invisibility.
Up there and just double check that it is Kazakh up there.
Absolutely. Give me a stealth check.
Okay, cool.
And you're not wearing clanky armor.
Well, my armor wasn't clanky to begin with, okay?
Specifically unclanky.
Unclanky paladin. Specifically unclanky paladin. Saying that, Vigo's coat's very swishy. I nat one. And so it really catches
Flame the coat. I love this.
the breeze in a way that she's not used to. It's
but it
a lot more
looks
drape
amazing.
than she's going for.
I'm gonna hear the way that plays in my head is you do a really good job of sneaking up there, but then as you get closer and you're trying to move around some of the rubble, the coat drags and knocks some rocks, and the rocks then proceed to fall down all of the steps. It's a real Pippin in the
Demetra
Mines of Moria
sees-
moment.
Demetra sees the pebbles coming down the stairs, and she's like, oh, I shouldn't have sent the paladin.
Fucking coat. And of course, it's this large stone overhang, so it echoes. But standing by this campfire, there's a pot over it. Shadar Kai pops up.
I'll drop my invisibility, I guess. I don't know if I have the ability to do that if Vigo is who made me
I think you
invisible.
could. Can you clap off?
I think it's like if you attack or cast a spell, or the caster loses their concentration. But I'm sure if you like threw a rock at him, that
Yeah,
would
like I'm gonna say that if you could probably clap your hands hard enough. Clap your hands so hard it hurts.
It hurts. I'm like, and so I'm like, sorry, I was just checking that it was in fact you up here.
Hello, Zenalia.
Hey.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we're trying to get into the Shadowfell, but we were also being hunted down by like Renfri's crew. And so I was trying to make sure this was in fact you up here before I bring my friends.
Oh, there are. Okay, sorry, you threw me off with the we and Renfri's here. Is Renfri here?
I don't think he's here, but we did leave one of our crew with them because he like requested to see me this morning, and so that person disguised themselves to look like me. It's a whole thing.
he's a really good actor.
Yeah,
Not
he's a
there.
really great actor.
I'm
He's
sorry.
really
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
there.
Wait. Hold on. Did you say you're trying to go into the Shadowfell?
Yeah.
Bugger. I think that's a good spot to go to our bathroom break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, good
Yes,
with
I love
everybody?
being left in peril.
Yeah. Good. I know
Yeah.
you do. That's why. Yeah.
That's why
So,
I cause it every time.
Don't go anywhere, because things are getting
Hainty.
hazy.
Back in town.
Time to get dainty.
That's fair.
Then he wouldn't know that though. So
But then he doesn't
No.
know that.
Yeah.
Meg, you're muted.
We're back.
Hi.
Oh. all
We're
right.
back.
Hi. Was that 10 minutes?
Yep.
It was a quick
boy.
10 minutes.
That's
Uh,
fast.
Technically, it
I
was
like-
the same amount of minutes as all 10 minutes.
What? No way.
Wait, what happened? Was I late?
Yeah, we all were. Well, because we were just talking. I do love. I'm going to highlight though that we were talking about the game, and that makes me feel good in my feel good place.
Sorry, I was
Welcome
late.
back, everybody. Hope you had a pleasant bathroom break. If you're just now joining us, where you've been, because the tension is rising. Vigo
My blood
is
pressure is rising.
Yeah, so we're just gonna jump right back in.
Rising.
Jumping back over into the undisclosed location where Renfri has led Vigo in the guise of Xeni. You're in this large stone room. There aren't any furnishings. There is an old fireplace off to one side. You can tell that this was a house by probably some of the ruined things that remain, but it has not been kept up or cleaned or anything of that nature. Renfri is just he's not pacing or anything. He's standing in the very center of this adjacent doorway with his hands crossed in front of his lap as you are led in and the door closed. That's better. Privacy. Now, tell me about these guests of the guild, since they are not your companions.
Captain, I mean no disrespect. I don't know them. They're travelers. They were coming through, heading somewhere else.
You were seen with at least two of them last night throughout the entirety of whatever bacchanal was going on at the tavern. You were seen with them crossing the main promenade, and I know for a fact that you did not leave the guild. Zenalia, I'm curious. Do you think that I have somehow lost awareness of what is going on in this little town? Tell me about your companions, and I urge you to be honest, because this is very much a life and death situation.
Explain, if you will.
You were recently on the surface, yes, Northvale? Believe the guild was contracted for some sort of escort, yes?
Correct.
Nadia informed me of some of it. Did you see anything untoward while you were there? Any conflicts?
Conflict? No.
There is currently a general that has come directly from the Feywild to supplement the Thorn Guard. This general's name is Kreia. General Kreia is of the Spring Court. General Kreia is a changeling hunter. I don't need to inform you of the precariousness of that situation. And in the past, I have obfuscated things and kept things guarded. But we are approaching an inflection point where the safety of others outweighs the safety of myself. There is a war coming to Northvale. All of the changeling on the surface there are in danger. And if one of your party is involved or connected to anything going on the surface, it is imperative that I know about it.
Captain, you know that my job occasionally requires discretion.
Indeed.
This is one of those instances. I certainly am not trying to mislead you. I was hired to guide some folks from a different continent down here, see them to safe lodgings, and then they were on their way. I don't know their names, their backgrounds. All that was kept from me.
Give me a deception check.
Sure can, and I'm going to use that bardic inspiration.
Hey.
Hot dog. Deception. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a 33.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Ask me real nice later, and I'll tell you what the DC for this guy is.
I'm sure it's high.
It's very high. See, I've learned a little bit about scaling. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Claire Obscura. I have a whole friggin' formula now that I'm very pleased with so far. He stares at you for a good long minute. Probably seems longer than it actually is. You know, it's that getting called into the principal's office kind of feeling, which I'm sure, James, you never had to deal with, right?
I'll plead the fifth.
Yeah.
I went to the principal's office at my mom's school because she was a guidance counselor and just sometimes had to go there.
We'll not talk about the times James was suspended from school.
Likewise for Michael. Bingo, bango, bongo. He stares for a good long while. And after a few moments, he slowly walks towards you and cuts to go past you to go out the door. And he stops. For your sake, and for the sake of many others, I do hope that you are being honest with me. And then he just turns and leaves. He doesn't even give you a moment to answer. He goes out the door, doesn't close the door. He leaves. All of the 12 other dudes that were with him follow him. And you are left
Vigo
by
wipes the
yourself.
sweat off his brow.
No.
Never a
Come
moment's doubt.
on.
Had him all the way.
Turns out it was really Dirities.
All right. At that
How do you get the
point,
mask to fit over the lizard?
I know.
Right?
He gets the same guy from the Scooby-Doo franchise that he makes all the masks.
Yeah.
Old man McGillicuddy all along.
Gonna calmly stand up, turn around, and confidently stride out back towards the Hunters Guild.
All right.
Tower. You're supposed to meet us at the tower.
I know, but I just
Oh, okay.
want to go that direction for
Also,
now.
might
I
not be a
understand.
bad idea to disappear into the building and out the back like we went, so that maybe
Yep,
no
I
one will
understand.
see.
Yes.
All right. So the three of you, are you, with Xeni, are you calling them up?
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
I'll
back
call
with
the
the
other
other thing
two.
that's happening.
Yeah, I'll call the other two up. So guys, this is Kazik. He guards the gate.
Well, that's a little bit of an overstatement, really.
I
I'm
mean,
not,
yeah, like,
I don't really
Nice to
guard
meet you,
it.
Kazik, guard of the gate.
Nice to meet you. And your name is?
Oh, I'm Demetra. Oh, and she'll dispel the invisibility so she's not talking to a void. I'm Demetra, and this is Odessa, and we have another friend joining us shortly, I hope.
And Thrego's there too, and I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Thrego. I thought you already knew.
It's all right. I disappear into the woodwork when I need to. So, let's have a seat. Are you hungry? I've just made some porridge. I was going to sit down. There's plenty to go around, and he very kind of nervously goes over to the other side of the fire and sits, and he pulls out. There's like some ruined stone shelves and stuff, and he pulls out some dishes and brushes them off and starts not just globbing
It's really
porridge into
okay.
these.
We don't need anything. Thank you. We ate at the guild before we came.
Right. So what is it that you want to go to the? You want to go back? You want to go back to the Shadowfell?
Yeah.
And you want to go to the Shadowfell? He says, pointing incredulously at the satyr.
Yeah, it seems like a great adventure, to be honest. But also
it'll kill
it's
you.
important.
It'll kill you. What are you doing?
Well, to die is the next great adventure, is it not?
Oh, that's morose as fuck. And what about you? Do you
can't live in
do you know
fear of
about?
dying.
You know, that's a very good point. There are lots of things in the Shadowfell that do plenty to you after you're dead. But
She's from there. I'm sure it can't be that bad.
I'm from there too, and I can assure you it is that bad. Where Zanali and I differ is that she had the benefit of being born in one of the thought spaces, whereas I grew up in the void light, and is very different. Anyway, I'm not a gatekeeper. I mean, I keep. He kind of starts to nervously glance around the corner up towards the entry into the tower, and his body language is getting increasingly anxious. Vigo, are you doing anything at the guild?
Yes.
What you got?
Okay. So I assume I can go back in.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Is there like a duffel bag around?
There are some camp sack, rucksack kind of things. I don't know that I would necessarily describe them as a duffel bag, but yes, there's some duffel bag adjacent thing.
A
yes.
large canvas
A
bag,
large
which I can
sack.
store things, yes. Very well.
All right. So I assume that Zenny's got some sort of under armor on under the armor, like some sort of clothing. So
Yeah, it's a dry fit, tight material.
Right. Perfect. Vigo's going to take off the armor and stuff it in one of the bags. He's going to look down at the shirt that he's wearing, take a deep sigh, close his eyes, take the shirt off and stuff it in the bag, and then boom, turn into Thrego.
So you're just Thrego
He had to
naked
take
in
his
the
shirt
oh,
off
Thrego
to
in-
become
Thrego in
Thrego.
pants. Thrego
Thrego
Okay.
shirtless. Okay.
Thrago shirtless.
All of
Didn't-
the time.
But I want to be very clear. Vigo was very respectful and had his eyes closed when he took that shirt off.
Wow,
the
thank
least,
you.
the least Barty Bard ever.
Yes, we're not nothing
true.
inappropriate here. And we'll then take out a sending stone and be like, hello, loves. Where are you? How do I get to where you are?
Oh, I thought he knew a general direction. How do we get him here?
I can go back and get him. If someone makes me invisible again.
You
I
are.
mean,
visible.
I feel like
Oh,
if Vigo were to follow the route that they took out the door, he could probably find the path. I'm not going to make it like
Okay.
That's the getting to the tower is not really a meat and potatoes part of the adventure.
Fair enough. All right, so Vigo will just will trudge off.
Yeah, you know the general direction to go to, and Vigo has traveled enough that I feel like he would be able to find his way there.
Yes,
So
in
he
the guise
shows
of
up looking
Thrego.
like
And
Thrego.
Thrego, like nobody's gonna bother Thrego.
Right. I assume I'm able to trudge up to their location.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
I'll walk up there and be like, "Flibbering gibbets is two of me. What in the world?"
Flippering what? What the fuck is a gibbet?
You don't know Thrego then, if you don't know the monstrous gibbets.
Kazik sitting there seeing two Thragos drops the porridge and kind of falls over the back of his chair and
I'm
shrieks.
sorry. This is the other person. It's not another Thrego, I promise. He's just, again, an actor and very good at disguises.
very good actor.
Yeah. Vigo, do you want to go take your stage makeup off over there?
Vigo like kind of just looks over at Zeddy and his mouth just kind of hangs up. He's like, "Oh, well, if you already spoil my fun like that, fine." And Vigo will walk back around behind a rock or something. I assume there's some boulder or something, and just like take his own shape.
The changing boulder is over there.
Yeah.
His own shape or his Eladrin shape?
Oh,
She just offered you the
Eladrin.
opportunity
Excuse me.
to
Yes,
keep
the
your secret.
Eladrin shape. And be like, "Hello again. I made it. All good here."
He's
Where is
really
my
fast at
shirt?
taking the makeup off.
Oh, right. In the bag, and he'll take out stuff out of the bag, put it back on, and would you mind, Dimitra? I'm feeling a bit non-coaty.
Oh, right, sure. She just snap her fingers and swap your clothes again.
Perfect.
Wait, why did he have your clothes?
I was
Is it gonna
impersonating her, wasn't it? Didn't you
Yes,
tell me?
It's method acting.
Yes.
Right.
No one would have believed that Xeni would be walking around in this ridiculous garb, am I right?
I mean, come on.
Yes.
I was like, I thought we knew each other better than that. You know that I don't go for something this tailored.
Of course, yes. Where was my head? Right. So,
Oh,
I hate that you made the trip, but and he's very like kind of like backing away from you all towards getting in between you and the big doorway behind him, and just consistently moving away from you.
Oh, is it toward the big door where we need to go? Is that the gate?
No. The gate is down. I mean, there's not a gate really. I mean,
Where's
there's
the
fragments of the gate. I mean, there's not a portal.
We know that there's a portal, Kazik. There's
No, I mean there can be, but there's not currently. It's not like it's always
activated.
there, you know. And I can't activate it. I don't.
You can.
I don't. I mean, no one can activate it. I don't.
Are you sure?
Surely some.
Or
I'd like
are
to
there
make an insight
specific
check.
times on a pattern that it activates itself?
Nah,
Can we get an insight check on this guy?
Yeah.
sure. Give me an insight check. Roll those rocks.
Hell yeah.
I am
That's
not
a
insightful.
23.
Okay, so I got an
Yeah,
18.
he's absolutely
got an
knows
11.
everything there is to know about this fucking portal.
So I
Yeah.
even without insight though, I felt like, can I like,
What gave it away?
Demeter was already getting there. Okay.
Yeah.
Kazik, hey, you seem nervous. Are you
Yes,
okay?
well, no, I mean, no, you're talking about going to a terrible place, potentially
Right.
opening up a doorway to let in God knows what. Do you even know where you are?
Well, you could tell us. Would that help? Where are we, Kazik? Tell us.
I mean, this is the ruins of Eversun. This is the capital tower. This is where Grixon made his initial incursion, what shattered the space in between.
Oh, hey,
The-
Demetra, your baby daddy.
What?
Let's not confuse Kazik. He's already nervous, Odessa. Continue, Kazik.
Listen,
Please.
we have to be
I
quiet.
want to hear your
Silence
story.
the pulse.
Yes, of course. Shh, shh, shh.
And he glances over his shoulder again. The portal, that is just in reference to residual energies that have been left in the shards, the remains of the gate. When the gate collapsed and the displacement happened, it broke apart. And he kind of points, and it's not super prevalent here. It would be more prevalent further in, but you can see amid the ruins there are, like, it looks like purple glass crystal shards. Like they're perfectly clear. Doesn't look like it looks like really, really translucent, faceted amethyst. You know, it has that very stereotypical "ooh, crystals" kind of look. I'm reminded of the original Journey to the Center of the Earth. There's a sequence where they're like, "Oh, we're in a mineral cave," and they basically made cave tunnels out of clear resin and shone lights through them, and it was really cool looking. And I was like, not realistic at all. Anyway, sorry, tangent. But he's gesturing to these shards. There are fragments of the gate that are still here, and I suppose it is possible for that energy to reopen potential portals, but it is not certain, and it's not safe. It's a very dangerous place.
So Kazik, are you scared for us, or are you scared that we're gonna let something out that's gonna hurt you?
Or both?
Okay. Well, let us try to assuage your fears for you. Is there some sort of precautions that we can take, or that you? I don't know if you want to be what's the word, made accessory to us going in or anything. But if there's anything you could do to help make it safer, is there anything like that? Someone you know, or some sort of enchantments we could do, rituals, anything like that might assuage your fears? We are also all very strong, and I do know quite a bit about the arcane, in case that helps.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, cash money. That is. I don't remember what my bonus is, but I think that puts me somewhere in the 23 range.
I mean, I have considered what I do if I had to go back there for some reason. I do have some supplies that I've been gathering. Look, I'm not supposed to. You could talk.
We won't tell anyone if you help us. We'll just say that we stole your supplies.
But there's still the matter of getting in there. You'd have to talk to the master, and he isn't too keen on guests.
So you're saying that we have to talk to your manager?
My what?
So we'd have to talk to this master, and he doesn't like. Is there anyone he does like?
Well, he's fond of the drink.
Oh, I
It's
do
not
have
good for
quite a
him.
bit of. Oh, well, I do have
He's
quite a bit of drink on me.
he's quite old, you see. Um, but he would be the one you'd have to talk to convince, really, to even think about opening a portal.
And if I just stumbled in there with, say, a jug full of beer, that would have nothing to do with you. And if a companion of mine happened to steal some helpful supplies that would prevent anything dangerous from coming through and harming you, then that might perhaps.
Wait, okay. Yeah, you can just wander in. It'd be better if you wander in. I don't. Tell him that you saw me fall down the stairs into the vault. And then he turns
Yes.
and, like, hurries away.
Wait, where's your stuff? Where's your stuff?
I'll get it.
Okay, looks like we need to find the master and pour some drink down his throat. And Vigo, I guess you're on stealing his supplies?
Yes, of course. I'm going to be honest, I don't think that man has the stuff to be a guard.
Well, he's not really a guard. It's more of just like the best way to describe what he's up to. I would never make him a guard either.
No, that seems ill-advised, but yes. To drink. And petty larceny.
Oh, it's
Okay,
where you like get less decent, isn't it? That's why you were making a joke earlier that I thought you
Oh,
were good
yeah.
people.
Zenny, you might just want to stay behind for this part if that's going to bother you.
Look,
No,
we have a
it's
certain
okay.
set of skills, and we put them to good use.
We're very good at it.
Clearly, he's not even gonna let me back home if I wanted to just go home. So I'm in this with you all.
All right.
Yeah, let's find
All
this
right.
master.
So it doesn't take too long. You head up the stairs and into the main doorway that would lead up into what remains of the tower. There are quite a bit more of the purple crystal shards around, and then some places they're even built up in these big clusters. The main, you sort of imagine like you're in the lobby of a tower hotel. And it's this large square open space, and you can see up a good ways. Even though the tower is in ruins, it still stands tall enough to be considered a tower. There is all manner of bioluminescent fungi and lichen growing all over the place. There are torches lit in a few places, and you can hear the sounds of a fire. Following just the sound and the smell and the light and the natural path of things, you are led to this little room off the main area there that has been cleaned up quite a bit. It looks like it's been turned into a bedroom. There is a large fireplace with a fire roaring in it, and there's a very large bed. And lying in that bed is probably, I'm going to say is 100% certainly the oldest elf that any of you have ever seen. Perhaps at one point their skin was a grayish blue, but it is almost white at this point. They have a great many wrinkles. They have a beard. Their ears are very long, and their eyes are completely grayed over. Bony fingers, and they're just sort of laying in the bed. Kazik?
So Demetria's going to come down the hall and be like, hello, anyone? Oh, when she hears that, she's going to poke in like, is someone in here?
Kazik, is that? Yeah.
Oh, no. I was just camping outside, and I have too much. I'm going on a long journey, and I'm just carrying too much whiskey. And I was just looking for someone to drink some of it with me so I don't have to carry all this weight. And I don't want, it's a very good whiskey, and I really don't want it to go to waste. And I was just wandering around, and you're the first person I've seen.
That's a very give me a deception check. I'm going to ask you to do that too because you're lying.
What? Hold on. I picked it up and it flopped. But I think it was a 10. So that would be a 22, I think.
That is a very specific sequence of events that you've described. I
What can I
am
say?
partial to whiskeys of varying sorts, so I would be happy to accompany you in a drink. What is your name, child?
Oh, I'm Demetra. What's yours?
My name is Master Bakshi.
Master Buck?
Bakshi.
Bakshi, it's a pleasure to meet you, Master Bakshi, and an honor to share my whiskey with you. You don't mind me saying, she's going to sit down on the edge of the bed and take out her alchemy jug and just start pouring a couple fingers of whiskey for them both. I think you might be the oldest person I've ever seen. She's going to hand the cup over.
Well, you're too kind, my dear. You're too kind. He takes a drink. Give me history checks, my Fae folk. And you know what? Odessa too, because Odessa read about the Fae and about Fae lore in her refugee work.
So
Gosh,
I'm
I
sorry,
really
did
wish
you
I
say
could
history then?
Yeah, history.
Yeah.
I think it's a +5. So 20
You got
22.
+5 in history?
Yeah.
Archaeology.
Archaeology, yeah.
Oh yeah.
11.
I have a +1.
So anybody above like an 18 or 19 would know that name is familiar. Bakshi, that name has some familiarity to it. I'm not going to, even though those numbers are very high, you don't know the specific reference simply because of the antiquity of it. It is a very, very old name. A name, I will say, though, that it is associated with the Court of Winter. A familial name in the Court of Winter.
She's gonna say Bakshi. I think I've heard that name before. Master Bakshi, I don't suppose you have anything to do with the Court of Winter, do you?
Yeah. Well, not for a great many years now. But
well, I can see that. And she's going to clink her glass against his.
Oh, yeah. At one point in time, I was the Grand Vizier to the Queen of the Winter Court.
Oh. I didn't realize I was standing.
Is the Winter Court the one that's like disappeared?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
I didn't realize I was standing in the presence of such nobility of the Lost Court.
Yes. Well, nobility is somewhat limited in this current state, but I do appreciate your parlance. Now, what is it exactly that you're doing way down here with all of this whiskey, child?
Oh, like I said, I'm going on a long journey.
Where to? There are not many roads that lead out of this place.
It's a long story, so you ought to drink some more of that whiskey first.
Gladly. What are the rest of you doing?
Immediately fill the glass again.
Are we even there? It kind of sounded like Demetra wandered in without us.
Well, I was just moving quick. So she would have been like going up with y'all,
I feel like he would have noticed us by now if we were
right. But so what I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say is, as they were going, as soon as that voice was heard from the room, she'd be like, "Oh, hey guys, can you just wait in the hallway for a bit? Let me see if I got this."
So
that's
what are
my
you all
instinct,
doing
but
outside the hallway.
Listening.
I'm gonna start investigating for things that look important.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Cool.
Would I be able to assist? Have I ever seen this done before?
Like, sure.
Somebody looking for things to steal?
Yeah.
No, like looking for things we would need for the portal.
Oh, prepping.
Yeah. I
Yeah?
think prepping is a general. Yeah, that's a pretty universal task. So sure, you can help.
Cool. All right. You can have the help action.
Yeah, you have advantage.
The help action. Let's go. Oh, all right. Let's go. Dang, I am on fire tonight. Both of my dice are a 17 on the die.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a 20.
A 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you looking for, Vigo? Like describe like.
Well, I don't think we've been told exactly what is needed to open the portal, right? So
Okay.
Which is how
I'm
Xeni
looking-
is helping. Is
And
what
how
I'm-
far are the two of you wandering from this area? I'm going to say that you can't really go up easily because the stairs that lead up have mostly collapsed. You'd have to do some like parkour climbing. You can go down further, and it is worth noting that that is the direction that Kazakh said or hinted at the portal being.
We can
uh,
go down.
can I try and sneak about in the room where Demetra's talking to this guy?
Sure.
Wait,
Give me
hold
a
on. I
stealth
think I have a
check.
spell for that. Hang on before you go in.
Okay.
Pass without a trace.
No, it's a different one. I'm seeing what it actually does because I took it, never had taken this spell before. Oh, it's just from divination magic. I can hide you from being scryed on. I can't hide you. I can't make you better.
That's still super handy though, because there are definitely
Yeah.
scrying minds.
That's cool. I'll cast invisibility on myself.
Don't we have like the gems that protect us from scrying or whatever?
That is
You,
also-
you guys have protections from tracking, from being tracked.
Yeah. So, do you want me to do a stealth check?
Yeah,
With advantage because I'm invisible?
yeah.
Cool.
Like you need it. Did you have like a +20 to stealth?
Is
I do.
Zeddy going downstairs?
Yeah, I'll go down too. Do I need to make a stealth check?
That's
or
a
no? I mean, I don't
31.
need a stealth check downstairs.
31. Yeah, you're able to this. I mean, he's blind and he's drinking whiskey and talking, so you're able to sneak around the room pretty well. There are a lot of books here, lots of shelves. Probably not. I mean, I use the term a lot, but there are probably 4 or 5 bookshelves that are full of old books. A lot of them are really dirty. Some of them are damaged, but these look to be probably the best of the lot left from whatever was here. They're all written in like the old form of Elvish, which you can read, but think of it, like having an understanding of the Latin languages. There's stuff about the politics of Eversun. There are some books from the university, treatises on this and that and the other, certain arcane studies. There's not really anything here that you would attach to usefulness in terms of the portal, but there are lots of potions. So there is a crate of probably 8 or 9 greater health potions. There is 2 potions of Featherfall, 3 potions of Spider Climb, and 5 potions of Light.
Can I fit all those in my bag?
Don't I have a new bag of holding?
Did you get? I think you did end up getting one.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
think we did do
yours.
that.
Yours still isn't.
Yours
fixed,
is
but
on
you got a
loan.
replacement.
I got a new one.
You have a
Yeah.
replacement. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, with Demetra's bag of holding, you could. With a regular bag, no. I feel like that'd be a lot of
Use your
glass
coat.
bottles clinking
Use your coat
around.
for now until you can
You're
get
still,
to me.
you would no longer have advantage on stealth checks.
So I would like to try and sneak the potions into Demetra's bag.
Like one at a
Stop,
time.
why?
And I would also like to try and take some of the tomes that I think Odessa might find interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
As you were okay, can I like perceive him? Can I have advantage because I'm used to his work?
Sure. Yeah, give me a perception check. Hold on though. So Odessa, you're just hanging out around the door listening.
I'm standing guard in case anything goes wrong with Demetra.
Okay.
Or in case
So-
I need to get
Anything
her
comes
out there.
in.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So Xeni, you go downstairs. Again, it's a big. The pathway leads. There's a very wide set of staircase that goes down. There's some rubble and things from overhead that have fallen in, but there's still an open path. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah, I'll be a bit quiet.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Quiet.
A bit quiet.
I don't know if I can call it sneaky with these two.
A little bit. Just like a bit quiet. It's an 18.
Yeah, that's I think
Respectable.
you're moving at a quiet clip. Now give me a perception check.
Okay. A dirty 20.
You can hear something down. Again, this is all stone, and so the sound carries. But you can hear something down this hall that you have come down into. It sounds a bit like stone being dragged around. Kind of like imagine like if you had a really heavy stone chair and you were sliding it on a concrete floor, something to that effect. Not like really aggressive or really excited or emphatic, just a little bit of noise, something moving around down the hall.
Okay, I'll follow that way and see what the sound is.
So you get to a rather large doorway. There's a ton more of these shards, these purple crystal shards down here. And when you come to this doorway, there is the makings of a little, not really, I guess it probably would be, you could assume to be a camp, but everything in it is made of stone. The bed is made of stone. There's a tent structure made out of stones that are balanced together. There are big stone benches. There is a fire in the center, but it is not currently lit. And across the way, you see a humanoid figure. Is your Roll20 working? No?
I can try and load it again.
No. I can drop it in the. Never mind. I'll drop it in the Discord so that you can see what I'm talking about.
Cool.
There is a humanoid figure standing across the way, very tall, and they are made of crystal.
Oh.
Their body is partially translucent. You can see this faint red light glowing kind of from inside. Almost gives them kind of this anhydrous, like liquid core kind of feel to them. They do have like a loincloth on and it's like some belts, but they're kind of taking these big stone pieces and picking them up and looking and then putting them on this structure. They seem to be like building something. They have not noticed you.
Okay. Does my divine sense like ping anything? Are these like
Give me another history check.
Okay. That makes sense. 9.
Ooh.
I'm really bad.
I desperately want to give it to you, but that is abysmal.
What about like advantage if I've seen them before?
Yeah, you've not seen them before. That's the thing. Is nobody has seen them before. At least not anybody that was in this group that's been alive. But I'll say that because of your heritage, you can have advantage. You can roll again.
Amazing.
This time it'll be a 1.
7.
There is something it's that cartoon that you remember from when you were really little, but you have no idea what the name of it was. You have no idea what the theme song was. You don't know what channel it came on. You don't know what time it came on. You just know that you had one Happy Meal toy from that show, and you remember 5 seconds of like one episode.
Okay.
But there's something familiar. I would say that with your perception check that this individual's body is the exact same material as the crystals that are all around you, just a different color.
Okay, interesting. All right, I'm gonna call out to it and say, like, hello there. Can you understand me?
It turns really abruptly, and there's this like kind of noise because it's made of rock, and it freezes for a second, and then waves, and then it turns and it comes moving towards you, and it's stomping. I mean, it's a really actually appropriate in my head because I've been playing the RoboCop video game, and I imagine that this kind of sounds like that. This very loud stomping material, and then you hear a voice in your head.
Ooh.
Hello. Who are you?
Hello. I'm here with my friends. Who are you?
I am the last.
The last?
Yes. At least that is the designation that the other two have given me.
So are you the last crystal person? Or just the last stop before you get somewhere?
I am the last of the shard mind.
Oh. How old are you?
And then another light bulb would click. The shard mind.
Okay.
Something about the shard mind and the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a
Grixon.
living piece of the gate?
Grixon used the shard mine to form the gate. You're gradually remembering this sort of like pseudo mythology, but not really because it definitely did really happen. Store history of the Shadowfell incursion.
Can you open the gates?
Not a good idea.
But I want to go home.
That is confounding. They turn from you. I guess it's a rock that can't really be gendered, I suppose.
Unless you gave it boobs.
Which I could do. It turns and walks away, and then turns and sits on one of the stone columns. You miss your home?
Yeah, I miss my home.
What do you miss about it?
I miss the people that I used to get to see at home. My friends, my family's there. It's only me and Kazik who are the Shadarkai here.
So every word that they start to speak now actually begins to appear to you as visions.
Oh, cool.
You are kind of starting to get these images in your head. Whenever you mention the word family, you see this flash of other shard mind. Yes, going home. Family. I will not be able to bring you back. He stands.
That's okay. If I need to come back, I can find a new way out.
The conflict is great there. I'm sure you understand.
That's part of why I want to go home.
Conflict's getting great over here.
And then some.
Yeah.
Come, are you prepared? And then he like reaches out to take.
Hang on just a second. I have some companions that need to go home with me. Can I get them?
Very well.
Okay, I'll be right back.
It doesn't have any sort of facial. There's nothing humanist about it, so you can't. It just kind of gives you and turns from you and goes and sits down again. Meanwhile,
run back up.
Demetra, are you trying to catch Vigo in the act?
No, I rolled.
Oh, what did you roll?
So I got like a 10. So there's no way.
Love it. Well, you're enamored with the Master Bakshi as well.
And just because you can't taste the whiskey doesn't mean it's not going to your head.
Oh, it's
True.
definitely, yeah.
Oh,
like,
I'm not drinking a whole lot of it.
mostly just refilling Master Bakshi.
I know it's not good for him, but you know, he deserves to have what he wants.
He's a
so
good
old.
gajillion years old. How bad for him could it be?
He deserves what he wants. Let's be real. If you get to that age, like, come on.
Where did we leave off in the conversation?
He asked me what I was doing, and I said, "You need to drink your whiskey first," and I refilled it.
He takes a drink.
Oh, I am well, Master Bakshi. I'm trying to help a friend of mine go home, and I know you must know what that feels like. It's very hard for her to go home, and I imagine you know what that feels like to not have a home to go to.
And this task has led you here?
Yes, it has.
This friend of yours, I gather she wishes to go home to the Shadowfell.
Yes, Master Bakshi, she's Shadowfell. Shatterkai, excuse me. Words.
Shadowkai. Have they informed you of the dangers?
Yes, we are very aware of the dangers.
And you still wish to make this journey with your friend?
We do. She needs to go home, and I have important business that I need to tend to.
Where are you from, child?
Why, you can't tell?
Mm.
She said, she touches the back of his hand and says, "May I?"
You may.
And she gently lifts his hand to touch her horns.
Ah, Phaser. Whisperkin.
Yes.
Not see many
children of the Winter Court, actually.
Yes, the lost children of the Winter Court. Taken in by the spring, kept warm, and given
We do like the warmth.
Freedom to roam.
I like that too.
I remember when your people were young. You are very far from home.
I am. I also know what it's like to not have a home to return to.
You will have to convince the gatekeeper to allow you passage.
Oh. Do you have any advice on how to do that?
I have found that in terms of dealing with this individual, it is best to come earnest and honest. He is a shard mind, a lost species, really. Part of a collective consciousness. He can sense your feelings and hear your thoughts. So deceptions tend to be discordant with him. Something in their makeup. Peculiar creatures, fascinating. There are a few tomes in my collection. I don't get much use out of them anymore. You're free to peruse. Vigo, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna assume I've put all of the potions in.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Saving?
Yeah.
What am I saving against?
He'll tell you once you make the throw.
No, I know. 19.
So you grab the last bottle off the shelf, and when you do, a centipede sort of lunges out and like wraps around your hand and goes down your arm and disappears, but you didn't drop the bottle.
Is there a centipede in your pants now?
No, it like crawled down his arm and then down his and went away.
I feel like Vigo needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
No, it's not a spider. I thought about making it a spider, but then I reminded myself, oh my God, there are so many spiders coming. Well, you know. So, yeah, I decided to go with another creepy crawly.
Yeah, I'm going to drop that last potion in the bag of holding, and then I'm going to waltz on over to Odessa, and... Go ahead.
Sorry, like you just mentioned the tomes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna...
Yeah, how much are you paying attention to our conversation?
Probably not at all.
That's the answer we're looking for.
I am now not getting any new information, so
No, Vigo.
He but just Odessa is. So if,
there you go.
If she's did you turn invisible again?
I'm invisible, yes.
If she feels him, she'll stop him from going in the room.
Let me finish. I'm going to walk over to Odessa with the books that I picked up and be like, just whisper, I got you a present. Don't thank me too much, though. It wasn't very expensive.
I'll overlook it this time.
I thought you might.
Is
okay.
Xeni find us by now?
Yeah, Xeni, have you come back up and rejoined the group?
Yeah, I've come back up, and I'll probably find Odessa and in the hallway.
I'll take my sending stone once she tells us what is happening, and just whisper a message to Demetrius just so it'll get warm, and she'll feel it and look back at me. That's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that. Go for it. It works. There's no reason for it not to. So yeah, we're here. I have several tomes, fascinating studies on the shard mine as a people, and you feel your pocket suddenly get warm.
Oh, and Demetrius be like, "That's odd. We're talking about books, and suddenly my sending stone is acting like Odessa's." Oh, and she's gonna glance to the hallway. So Master Bakshi, so you're saying in order to get my friend through the portal, all I have to do is convince the shard mind to let us do that?
Yes.
Okay. And Master Bakshi, you and you're just, I have so many questions for you as someone who has seen as much as you have, being from the Court of Winter. I don't have very much time. I need to get my friend home as quickly as possible. But is there anything that you can tell me before I go about the Court of Winter, or anything I should know about the Shadowfell, or how you came to be here and be master of this portal?
I was there in Eversun when the tower was taken. The Court of Winter was banished from the Fey courts. Too many members of the court party to treachery, deal-making with the Shadowfell that led to the incursion. If you're earnestly going to the Void Plane, you will need some means of traversing it. And he kind of like sits up like he's looking around, but obviously
Can I
he's
help
not.
you? Can I help
He
you find
reaches his
something?
hand out. You notice now that the air in here is very cold, and it's gotten colder probably in the time that you have been sitting here, despite the whiskey and despite the fire. And he reaches his hand out, and you can kind of get this sense. There's a desk off to the side. There in the desk,
She'll go to
there's
it.
a tablet. And when you open it up, there's just this, like, it looks kind of just like a slab of slate. Like it's just gray, dark gray, and kind of nondescript, other than the fact that you can tell from the edges that it was definitely like cut. That will give you some assistance in traversing the void light.
Can I read it?
There's nothing on it. It's literally just a black
It's just a tablet.
stone, like a stone tablet. There's
How she's gonna turn it over, look at it, and Master Bakshi, not to be rude, but there's nothing on this tablet. How do I use it?
nothing that can be seen here, child.
Ah, in the void light, I will be able to see what's on it.
That's the idea.
Will it be in a language that I can understand? This is also important.
The Arcanograph tablet is not something that shows words so much as ways.
It's like a map?
More like a guide.
And
Keep it close.
It'll be clear how to use it when I'm in the void. Cool. Thank you, Master Bakshi. This is a very generous gift. Why are you helping me?
There is an air about you, something familiar. And I sympathize with your friend. Despite whatever awaits her, reconciliation is important.
Well, thank you, Master Bakshi. We'll remember this and your kindness here.
I'm not going to wax melancholy. I am sure you are well aware of the danger that awaits you, but should you return in one piece and with all of your wits about you, you are welcome to come and converse with me anytime.
I would enjoy that immensely. I imagine you have many a story to tell.
Do me a favor. If you see Kazakh, I've been waiting on my porridge for a very long time now.
I didn't see anyone on my way up here, Master Bakshi, but if I do run into someone named Kazakh, I'll be sure to tell him that you're waiting on your porridge. It's very rude of him to make you wait. You're very old.
Always wandering around the vaults looking for treasures and who knows what else.
It's understandable. Okay, well, my friend is waiting for me to help her get home, so I'll see you soon. Right, bye. And she'll scamper out and show them, like, look what I did. I got a thing. She'll do it quietly. And follow the crew wherever we're going.
All right, so we're going to head down. I think I'm going to save our conversation with the Shard Mind for next time, because each of you has to convince him to let you go. Xeni has already done that, but the rest of you need to do that too. And that will make more sense once the time actually comes. So yeah, I think that's a good spot to end it. We will reconvene next time with the meeting of the Shard Mind. Yeah, great session, y'all.
Next time is, in fact, next week. Because we
Next
had a weird
week.
swap
Yay.
schedule. So we
You
play
don't have to
Ascensia
wait.
next week at 7. And then
30.
in 2 weeks, it's at
7:30.
7:30. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks for the conclusion of our Black Pine Hollow Old Gods of Appalachia adventure.
So much fun.
At 7.
Yes. Katie wins Once Upon a One Shot.
Oh, hold on. I think it is the 26th. It is September 26th at 7.
At 7.
Super duper. What are you guys
And
doing?
Erika's our GM. Erika, if you would like to tell us a little bit about your modern fantasy hijinks you got planned.
Yeah. So the concept is that everyone is like a washed up public servant who now works at a warehouse altogether. I'm calling it the night shift because they work at the night shift at this like import-export warehouse. And things start to go awry, and then they realize they were all in fact once like knights as well, working the night shift. So a bunch of ex-public servants washed up and having to adventure one last time together and solve what's going on. So it should be.
You gotta love a game built around a pun.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you gotta love it.
You gotta love
And
it.
it's D&D, it's modern fantasy, and it takes place in 2025. So like in New York City, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, is kind of the idea around it. And there were going to be, I think, like multiple people have find steed that are going to be different vehicles. So at any given point, there could be like a golf cart, the
just
cab,
like zooms up.
a golf cart, the cab of an 18-wheeler, like just the front cab. I forget what the other ones were, but
They're all Knight Rider.
Gotta be a forklift.
Yeah.
They're all kit.
there's
Someone
gonna be a
has to have
forklift.
the forklift certification.
Somebody does have to have a forklift.
Oh,
or
I
a
think so.
wave. Excuse me, a wave. That's the smaller ones. They're called waves
Yeah, the
for
little
whatever reason. Well, that's
but yeah,
super exciting.
super goofy. It'll be really fun. Please tune in. It'll be a ride.
Yeah. All right. And we will make an announcement about the next month's Once Upon a One Shot in due time. We're going to be finishing that, scheduling that this week. But that's all I got, kiddies. Anybody got anything else? All right. Well, this has been a dynamite session, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. And never stop playing.
Good night.